Hey, Root Psychic Hunter David. Well, this stupid bloody survey came through. Had recorded it, almost finished, from Gatineau, Quebec, about do you have a home line, or I just put yes and I don't. I just did it to piss them off. Sorry, who cares? Anyway, so it is Thursday. I have a sister of mine that would probably say, that is not fair. Screw him. Probably, well, if he's good looking, you never know. Sorry, I'm in a fun mood today. I just had a bit of chocolate. That's probably what it is. It is the 6th, it would have been my grandmother's birthday today, old Bessie McCready. She would have had her birthday. She was a tough cookie, a good lady. She taught me a lot, learned a lot from her. She could be really difficult at times, but God bless her. I was there around for her when she got older. And so was my mother, and then my mother died, and then she died later, many years later, actually 6 years later, at 91, 91st year. The thing that is really quite amazing is we're moving into that full moon in Leo. It is the sun. Remember, the sun is stationary. The sun does not go retrograde. It is powerful. We're all affected by it. There's other signs that are more affected by it. Tauruses and Scorpios are really affected by it. Remember, for Scorpio, that's your house of career. You may find something concluding, changing, ending. And for Tauruses, that's your house of home. So you might be thinking, do we need this? Should we move? Shouldn't we move? Should we move back? There's a lot of Taurus stuff, and I have a Taurus I'm going to be talking to later that's going through that right now. So one of the things that's really interesting is that that's happening. And of course, Jupiter's gone direct in Gemini, which is very powerful. And on top of that, we have the aspect of moving into eclipse season. Remember, 3 weeks Saturday is March 1st. That's what I'm saying to people. We're going to hit May 1st, which to me is always spring. I know the 22nd of March or 21st of March or whatever. I never ever believe that. I think getting into the Easter and Passover holidays, you become a little closer to it. But I think in all honesty, we hit May 1st and we're then really cooking with gas. We know this is it. Now we know where we're going, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, like I said, we don't have very long left, 3 weeks of this month. And, the month of March, and then we're in April. So really, it's really like 11 weeks, and we're already in May. So get on your workout program and do your thing and get yourself, hyped and ready. And I've never been somebody, I can't stand this bullshit about get rid of everything, live in a room with a chair. It always reminds me that people like that are completely obsessive compulsive. They suffer from a form of alienated OCD, that they need to vacuum every night, they need to clean all the time, they need to have very minimal things because their mind can't take it. I've always believed that intellect, you can jump and you can actually know. I know every pattern of every antique dish behind me. I know the patterns, I know the year they were made. I can look at a magazine or a book and usually tell, right away, even from looking at an antique book, how old it is. I'm pretty versed with antique furniture, especially Georgian, early American Federal and earlier. And, some Victorian too. I mean, Victorian's not my favorite. So when somebody says to you, you should do your spring cleaning and get rid of everything, maybe you should tell them that if they came here to North America with 2 bags in their hand, or move from place to place with 2 bags, maybe this is where this is coming from. Because, I don't know, my grandmother lived in her house for many, many years, as do many other people I still know. Martha Stewart moved again to Bedford, and she's not 20. So this whole thing about get rid of everything and live in a room with a chair because you turn 60 is ridiculous. And I'm not a psychologist, but I think it's ridiculous. And I hear people going on and on and on about this. To me, the only people making money is the owner of Value Village in Canada, Goodwill in America, and or the auctioneers. And I'm sorry to the auctioneers that follow me out there, but this is the bottom line. If you love what you love, keep loving it even more. And if people have something to say, maybe you should tell them to button it, like I'm going to start doing. Because first of all, it's nobody's business what anybody does. If somebody's doing something wrong, then you can understand that. But if they're living their joy and they enjoy what they're doing and they love their life, you don't need mom or dad coming around sacrificing your enjoyment for their criticisms and their miserable unhappiness with their experience. Not your problem. So take it from me. Be positive and take a stand and make it very clear you're going to do what you want. As long as it's abiding, you're going to do what you want, and it's nobody's goddamn business, period. Anyway, that was my rant for today. This is the Aquarian rant. Get it together, enjoy your life, Do not feel bullied by anybody. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. I'm around. I have openings and availabilities. Give me a ding. And I'm available for Zoom too, especially if you're registered on it, then you can set the appointment up and call me and we can get it going. Wish you all the best. Enjoy. And it's not bad today. A little bit. We had a dusting. We had nothing. I heard people saying, oh, it's snowing. This isn't snow, honey. 1976, 77 in Toronto was snow. Keep well. Enjoy it.